Hey Kristen, this is Sean. I want to show you what I've been doing with the recipes in order to get them where they need to be. So first things first, we have this prep time, grill time, or prep time, cook time servings, right? What I did is I bumped all of these over to about here. And what I'm doing is I'm adding a section here about the griddle. So you have the griddle setting and how like what settings it goes on, and then you have the prep time, cook time, and servings over here. So along with doing that, this area right here has to match what this is saying. So, cook time on a griddle is not going to be 30 minutes. It's probably going to be like 10. So, and especially if the griddle is in the closed position because you have one plate on the top and one plate on the bottom. I did the paninis, so I think everything else is going to be open-faced, an open-faced griddle that, maybe this might be 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, so just so you get the idea, I'm going to go to the panini section. Paninis galore. Okay. The very first recipe. You see what I did right here? Bam, bam, bam. I want the whole book to be styled like this. So, whenever you go to any other section, I want you to copy this. And at that point, I want you to paste it in place of whatever is here. So, paninis galore, so whichever one is before that. So let's just say the Cajun square griddle fried fish strips. So prep time's 10, cook time's 15, and servings are 4. So if I paste, I'm going to do the 10, 15, and 4. So even on an open griddle, it's not going to cook for 15 minutes. Fish is probably going to cook, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes aside, so it's going to cook for maybe about 6 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make that 6, and I'm going to make this match up with that 6. Okay, so preheat the griddle on high, and if this is open, we're going to say open right here. O-P-E-N. Open face. Maybe we'll say that. Instead of grill panini, it'll be whatever the flat one is. Okay. And then plate. The plate side is. Let me see here. The selector. If it's open face, this is going to be a certain temperature, and if this is set for the griddle, it's going to be flat. So when you have the griddle, you have a temperature. When you have a grill panini selector, then you're just going to pick the plate. I'm going to give you the PDF file so that you can see the PDF file of the Cuisinart griddle instruction manual as well, just so you kind of get what's going on, and they have some recipes to give you an idea of, how to replace some of these items that I want you to replace on the recipes. Now, this is the PDF manual that I'm going to send along with you. It has recipes. I saw one in here for a burger. So what I'm going to do, breakfast, sausage. Let me get it to the burger. Okay, I got it to this thing called the best hamburger. Okay, so I'm looking at this. It says, this is kind of where I got what I got, but I wanted to rename it a little bit. It says the griddler position is closed. So you're going to make burgers just the same way as you do paninis. You're going to put the burger on, then you're going to close the top so it cooks it on the top and the bottom. The selector is grill panini. And then the plate side is going to be grill. Okay? I want you to follow this a little more than exactly what I did. But when you I may change these names, but just go ahead and do it like this. Just say, I think I just put position. Maybe you can put appliance position, or just make it standard. The selector, this, the plate side, this. Just make sure you get that. That's important. Again, take one of the paninis, copy and paste, and then change these accordingly. And one more thing, when you're making burgers, see, it says on the directions, preheat the griddler to sear with the unit closed. I want you to add a sentence to each one that this applies to. And I want you to make one that's standard and do it for all of them. So if you don't preheat it and set it to sear, then don't preheat it and set it to sear. But for the most part, you're going to be preheating this griddler to something. Okay, so I want that to be on all the recipes. If you have any questions, just reach out and let me know. Thank you.